Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, where we turn whispers into stories and stories into headline history. Grab a cup of Turkish tea, silence your notifications, and settle in. Because today we are mapping step by step the single most romantic day Yağmur, Yüksel and Barış, Baktaş shared since cameras first captured their meteoric rise from stepmates on turkishdrama to Turkey's most shipped celebrity duo. Important housekeeping: if you enjoy narrative deep dives like this, hit that like button, subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. Your support keeps the stories flowing straight from Istanbul's beating heart to your screen. 1. Dawn over the Bosphorus, a voyage for two. At 7:43 a.m. yesterday, eagle-eyed fans noticed identical sunrise shots posted to the actors' Instagram stories. Same cloud formation, same faint silhouette of the Maiden's Tower, clearly taken from the deck of a classic vapor gliding out of Emina. Witnesses later confirmed that Yağmur boarded first, wearing an ankle-length linen dress the color of sea salt foam. 10 minutes later, Barış arrived carrying a leather camera satchel and a small woven picnic tote. Crew members say they chose a quiet corner at the stern, ordered K and tulip glasses, and watched the shoreline scroll past in comfortable silence. Behind-the-scenes photos leaked by a traveling fan reveal Barış bending low to capture candid shots of Yağmur twirling in the morning breeze. No stylists, no ring lights, just golden dawn. And to people seemingly lost in their own film, to Geksu hideaway, left beyond the city noise. By late morning, the pair had vanished from public view. But geotags never lie. A rustic eatery in Anadolu Hisari posted an innocuous picture of their riverside deck at 12:11 p.m., and on a far picnic table, two unmistakable profiles faced each other across fresh bread and pomegranate juice. Locals report that after lunch, the duo followed a narrow path down to a secluded Geksu River inlet, frequented mostly by fishermen and herons. Witnesses saw them kick off their shoes, sit on a plaid blanket, and dip their feet in the cool water. Here's where the day turned intimate. According to a nearby canoe guide, Barış pulled a slim notebook from his satchel, apparently filled with handwritten lyrics. Yağmur rested her head on his shoulder, while he murmured lines only she could hear. The canoeist claims she laughed, clapped softly, then leaned in as if to seal the moment with a whispered promise. 3 social media breadcrumbs: the couple speak without words. Neither star captioned their posts with direct declarations. Yet careful followers pieced together a call and response message hidden in plain sight. For T-No2, Yağmur shares a shot of river ripples, with the quotation, "Peace is a silence between two heartbeats." For T-No7, Barış uploads a close-up of intertwined shadows on grass, writing, "Some silences speak louder than applause." 16 minutes apart, to captions: one sentiment, intentional or coincidence, you decide. For context matters, rumor, rift, rebound. Their serene excursion arrives after weeks of headline turbulence. Career crossroads: industry insiders say Barış has nearly signed a historical epic that will film in Cappadocia for 6 months, his longest on-location stint yet. Global offers: Yağmur reportedly auditioned for a Spanish-language streaming series set in Barcelona, hinting at trans-Mediterranean distance on the horizon. Breakup buzz: tabloids claimed the couple had cooled off during spring press junkets, citing their conspicuous decision to walk separate red carpets at the Altın Kelebek Awards. Yesterday's leisurely escapade, therefore, reads less like pure choreography and more like two people squeezing the world to pause before centrifugal career forces spin them miles apart. 5 skeptics versus believers: marketing plot or genuine passion, the marketing hypothesis. Critics argue the day was curated to reset public perception ahead of autumn premieres. Soft lighting, matchy aesthetic, and strategically timed uploads fuel a romantic narrative, perfect fodder for talk show couches and magazine covers. The genuine love thesis. Fans counter that the pair rarely monetize their relationship, shunning sponsored couple shoots and refusing reality TV offers. Their discretion actually costs them endorsement dollars, hardly the behavior of calculated image architects. My editorial take: having followed these two since day one, I lean toward authenticity. The micro moments, the way Yağmur fixed Barış's collar before ferry disembarkation, or the absent-minded thumb stroke on his forearm while sipping tea, feel unscripted. Body language: experts often say subconscious comfort cannot be faked under paparazzi pressure. 6 hidden symbolism, clues in the details. The notebook: Barış has mentioned in past interviews he only shares unfinished lyrics with one person who understands the music behind the words. Yesterday, that notebook lay open on their blanket. The teal scarf: Yağmur wore a silk scarf identical to one Barış's late grandmother was photographed within a 1970s family portrait, something he displayed on a talk show last year. No security detail. Despite their A-list status, the couple moved without bodyguards, suggesting a spontaneous day versus a choreographed pap walk. Each detail: minor alone. Together sketches intimacy deeper than a promotional shoot. 7. What comes next? Engagement rumors: Jewelry insiders claim Barrick commissioned a custom moonstone Andros gold ring from a Kuma artisan. Delivery estimated mid-September, just before both actors would potentially depart for separate sets. Joint statement: management teams remain silent. Yet a coordinated press release could land after this video airs, either confirming commitment or pleading for privacy. Fan theories, hashtags already trending. Hashtag Bokastok love on the Bosphorus and hashtag Yağmur forever. Expect think pieces dissecting whether modern celebrity relationships can survive multi-country contracts. A closing thoughts: romance in the age of relentless exposure. Yesterday's ferry ride and riverside retreat remind us why audiences cling to love stories, especially in an era of doom scrolling and disposable headlines. We crave proof that amid brand deals, shoot schedules, and gossip storms, humans can carve out hours for tea, poetry, and quiet laughter. Maybe it was a well-timed image reset. Maybe it was genuine longing before looming separation. Either way, Yağmur, Yüksel, and Barış Baktaş offered a tableau of tenderness that momentarily silenced rumor mills and let hope breathe. If you found value in this analysis, drop your theories below while a ring appear before autumn leaves fall, and smash that subscribe button so you never miss the next chapter of this unfolding tale. Until our next deep dive, keep your heart open, your critical mind sharper. And remember, sometimes the sweetest truths sail quietly along the Bosphorus at sunrise.